Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Real grateful for that. You know, it's funny. I remember when I first started out in radio, a lot of my peers laughed at me. Some of it was being mean-spirited. Some of it was just, mocking me. I'm used to stuff like that. But I had as a special guest on my show, Joel Osteen. And you know something, man, he said something that was, I can't remember the scripture. I don't know exactly how it went. Like we were having a long conversation, but the gist of it was, don't be upset with where you are now, and don't be upset with the small things in your life. Be grateful for the small things and the small position that you have right now, because you don't know where that's going. You don't know what that's going to be one day. You don't know what that's going to lead to. And that was very warming to hear him say that, but it also reminded me of when I started in radio, how small it was. It reminded me of when I started in stand-up making $25 a show. It reminds me of not having a home at a period in my life and what God has allowed me to live in now. So don't be distraught over your position now, and don't be ungrateful or unappreciative for the things you have now, because you don't know what that's going to grow into. And that's really the gist of that I got from what he was saying. I just wanted to share that with you, that where you are now is so temporary, because now, like I've said before, now is a fleeting moment. Right after you finish saying now, that moment that you claimed as now, that's gone. So the where you are now is a very fleeting process. Now, you can change where you are now, and you can change how you feel about where you're at now, and you can change about where you're going by simply changing your mind. It is no different. I'm telling you, folks, the thing that I've learned about successful people is not so much of what they do. It's not what they have. The biggest thing I've learned about successful people is how they think. That's the thing that's different. It's how they think. And I'm telling you that you can change the way you think on any subject and start becoming successful towards that starting now. You have to understand that, man. The biggest difference I've noticed between successful people and non-successful people is how they think. I was reading where this guy said that he was taught all wrong about money. He said that his father was very negative about money. All throughout his life, he heard his father say, people who got money have walked on somebody to get it or cheated somebody to get it. People who have money, money is the root of all evil. Money is this, and people who got money, don't deserve it. They've done something wrong to get it, yada, yada. So he said he grew up the whole time thinking that having money was wrong with that. He discovered that it wasn't. Look, you can choose to be successful any way you want to. I've chosen several ways to be successful. I want to be a very, very successful father. I think that's one of the things that's paramount in my life, that I really am working hard right now to become a successful father. Not a successful father in terms of money, but a successful father in terms of offering the amount of love and guidance and leadership and the example that my children need to look at. That's what I'm really, really working hard at now. I want to be successful as a father, but also I want to be successful as a husband. I want Marjorie to always know that she can count on me, to not have to wonder about me or look for me. I want her to feel secure in the fact that I really have gotten it right, that I really am focused on being a good husband to her, because it means so much to me. So I'm working hard on a lot of levels. I'm working hard. I'm trying very strong to be a successful motivator of people. I want to be a sharer of information to people that will uplift others and give others the same things that I've learned through the trials and tribulations of my life, but at the same time, share that information and use the power of this microphone to uplift people, not to destroy. My show is not about, guess what so-and-so said, guess what so-and-so did. I don't like mean-spirited things about people. I joke with people who call in, that's another thing. But I don't like destroying people with the power of the microphone. So I'm working very hard on being successful in a lot of areas of my life. Now, also, I do care about being financially successful, too, because my father, one of the gifts he gave me was a very simple gift. He told me a long time ago, he said, son, the best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. And that stuck with me. And this was a hard-working man who was a coal miner, who worked construction his entire life. My father didn't have an easy life, man. My father didn't sit behind a microphone. My father didn't come to work and people cheered for him. My father wasn't famous. My father was just a go-get-it dude. Now, he instilled that in me, and I've taken that and applied it to my craft, and I thank God for him for that. But I do try to be financially successful so that I can do some things with it to help some other people. Now, am I opposed to having nice things? No. Do I apologize for having nice things? No. And why should I? I work. I'm not on the radio asking to give me money, so I can go buy a car. I'm working, so I don't feel how you want to feel, and other people do feel that way about it. But if success in terms of finance is what you're lacking, you can go about the business of doing that. I'm writing a book, and that whole book is about teaching people how to become successful. And, man, I'm breaking it down in a way where everybody can get it, man, because I want the college student to get it. I want the working mom to get it, the single mom to get it. The hardworking father that's been trying to hold his family together can get it. The father that ain't ever got it together and feel that because of that reason he can't be the father he needs to be. I'm writing something, man, to put it into words to let you know that God is a forgiving God, and that God is a merciful God, and that God can get you out of any situation you find yourself in. You just can't beat yourself up every time you make a mistake. I make mistakes all the time, man. I just got to remind myself to get up. I ask God for forgiveness. I call on his mercy and his grace, and I get up and I go again. But it's coming, man. And if finance success is what you want, you got to change your mind. You got to start thinking about how to produce it. The first thing you do is you got to ask. You got to ask to have a life and have a life more abundantly. That's a scripture, that he comes to you to give you life and to give you life more abundantly. That's a scripture. That ain't a joke. That ain't a theory. That's a fact. And the fact that if you don't have a life of abundance, you can get that by asking. Then it starts by believing. And the how-to, don't even worry about that. He takes care of that himself. He'll send the stuff your way. But you got to be willing to put some effort in this thing now. and you can do it. Okay, I know I was a little around the place today, but that's what it was. So, let's go get it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have it. Your attention. Steve Harvey Morning Show is on us. Just like the morning, we here as long as God give us grace and mercy. Here we go again. Shirley Strawberry.
Oh,
Carla Farrell. Mouth of the South. Junior and me.
Yeah.
Junior, what's on your mind today, man?
You know what, Unc? Let's just talk about it, Unc. The plan is the plan. It is what it is. Your goals are your goals. But the minute adversity show up, we spend 2-3 years because we had one thing go wrong. Talk to that. How you fix that attitude? How do you get people to understand, like, hey, it ain't gonna be perfect at all?
Well, I know people who get stuck on their failures. But I want to share something with you all. When you fail at something, I've said this a million times, it's a part of the process. But let me tell you what failure is. Failure is an event. Mm-hmm. Failure is not a person. It's an event. You've got to learn how to move past and through the events, because events will always be happening. Circus is coming to town. New Year's Eve, 4th of July. It's events. There's a parade downtown. Macy's Day Parade. There's always an event. We're doing fireworks. There's a picnic, class reunion. It's an event.
But when is the circus, though? Because I like it.
Failure is an event. It's not a person. Stop letting these events define who you are. You know more of failure than you the 4th of July. You know more of failure than you are New Year's Eve. They are events, and once the event is over, it's over. New Year's Eve ain't coming no more for another 365 days. It's an event. Failure will happen again. You just don't know when. It's an untimely event. It's usually an unplanned event, an unexpected event, an unwelcomed event. But all it is an event. You are not an event, you are a person. I refuse to allow an event to describe who I am. I am strong. I am powerful. I'm a child of God. I'm a man of faith. I am disciplined. I'm hardworking. So when I fail at something, that event happens, I get on back to being who I really am. Stop letting the event define you. Failure ain't nothing but an event. That's all it is. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Can't keep having 4th of July. And we're not going to entertain this foolishness with you, Shirley, about this damn circus.
You brought it up, I did.
Well, I didn't ask you to stay on it.
I can't help it.
I can't stand little raggedy co-host.
All right. All right, look, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're gonna run that prank back with Junior in for the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now to run that prank back with Junior in for the nephew. Junior, what you got this morning?
Something that most of us have had, probably none of us at the same time, but the nephew definitely had. Very confusing. Don't worry about it. It's called Problem at the Valet. I don't know how you get one, but you can get one. Problem at the Valet. Come on, Cat.
Hello?
Hey, Orlando.
Hey, Tommy, how's it going?
Hey, man, what's going on? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. What's up?
Hey, listen, I need you to do something for me.
Do you need your car details?
No, not this week. Listen, I got something I want you to do for me. I'm doing a prank phone call, and I want you to call this guy and tell him you're the valet downstairs. Ask him for his ticket number and tell him, hey, we got a little bit of an issue, but my manager's going to call you back.
Are you sure you want me to do it?
You're the valet guy. That's all you got to do. All right?
Why does a Mexican guy gotta be the valet guy and you get to be the manager? What's up with that?
I'm finna click over and make the call. All I want you to do is just tell him you're the valet guy. Will you do that for me?
All right, man, I got you.
All right. Hang on, just hang on. Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Franklin?
Yes. Can I ask who's calling?
Yes. I'm Orlando with Valet. Did you park a Lexus with us about 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, I did. What's going on? What's this about?
I'm just going to need your ticket number real quick. There's a small issue, and once you get the ticket number, I could have my manager just call you back.
5346. But why do you need my ticket number? Is there something wrong with my car? Did something happen?
My manager will call you back, and he'll give you all the details.
Okay. So something did happen to my car?
Once I give my manager your ticket number, he'll call you back shortly, and he'll tell you everything.
Okay, well, can you have him give me a call as soon as possible? Because I would like to know what happened to my car if something happened. I don't really understand what's going on here.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
But you can't tell me anything else before you leave? I mean, there's no details that you can give me about anything with my car?
Like I said, my manager will handle it. I have to get going.
Perfect, Orlando. That's perfect. All right, I got it from here, bro. I appreciate it. Let's call him back.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Franklin?
Yeah, this is he. Can I ask who's calling?
This is Cliff, man. I'm the manager here down at the Valet.
Oh, great. Thank you. I've been waiting to hear from you. Oh, my God.
30 minutes ago, you pulled in with they're telling me a silver or light gray Lexus.
Yeah, that's my car. What's going on with my car here?
Okay, and what's your number? Is it 5346?
Yeah, that's my number. I mean, I already went through this with the other guy. Can you just tell me what the hell is going on with my car?
Okay, are you able to come downstairs right now?
No, I can't. I valeted over there. I'm at a lunch with a client somewhere else. I'm not there right now. Why do I need to come down right now? Can you just? What is happening?
Okay, so here's the deal, sir. We have one of the valet workers here has gotten mad and he left. He quit the job and he's gone. He's left the premise. The problem we're having right now is we don't see your car.
What you mean you don't see it? What? I'm sorry. What? Okay. Wow. All right. So my car is gone? My car is gone. Is that what you're telling me right now? Somebody quit your company and took my car?
Well, hang on. We're looking on every floor, and we're trying to figure out if it got parked somewhere else. But he's gone, and we're that's why we called to get your number on there.
Parked somewhere else, man? What the do you mean? Do I have a car or not? Did my car get stolen? How many floors do you have? How long does it take? I just bought that car. That is a brand new car, and now it's just vanished. Are you kidding me right now?
Well, hold on. I understand. Let me ask you something. Is there a way maybe you can come by tomorrow and we can try to work something out and just see
No, there is no way I'm coming by tomorrow for a car that's missing today. First of all, we need to get the police involved in this. I don't even know why.
Wait, slow down. Mr. Franklin.
Police right now.
Mr. Franklin, we don't want to get the police involved in this.
Who is we? Because I damn sure want to get the police involved. So who is we?
I'm just saying, listen, I don't want to lose my job because we lost the car. If you just give me some time to find the car, that's all I want you to do is give me some time. Let me go by this guy's house where he lives and see if the car is there.
You should already be in a car driving your ass to this man's house talking to me right now, okay? The fact that you're not there is malpractice. I'm calling the police. I'm suing the building owner. I'm suing the manager. I'm suing the who made the valet box. I'm suing everybody affiliated with your business. Do you understand me right now?
Okay, but listen, Mr. Franklin, why are you upset with me? I didn't do nothing. I didn't take the car. Okay?
Why am I upset with you? Why are you responsible for this parking lot? Are you a manager? What is your occupation, sir? What do you do?
I'm the manager here, and Orlando called you earlier, okay? And we're trying to find out where the car is. We are.
I don't really feel like it. You don't even want the police involved, man. You're not trying to find You're trying to cover your right now. I'm mad at Orlando. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at your company. I'm mad at the man who put the damn asphalt down in the parking lot. I'm mad at everybody right now, okay, Cliff?
Okay, but calm down. Okay, but let me ask you this here. Are you mad at your wife?
What is not my wife? My wife didn't steal my damn car.
Ain't your wife named Kier?
How the hell you know my wife's name?
You know how I know your wife's name? Because your wife got me to call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning.
Oh, damn.
Franklin, you just got pranked, baby. By your
Oh, damn. Oh, boy, we're going to marriage counselor for this one. This is. You had your boy.
She said he just bought this car. He loves this car. He outside sitting in it when he ain't going nowhere.
Wow, I can't believe it. Man, it's always the closest people. It's all. You know, I tell you what. I tell you who is not getting to ride in this car for a long time. She know what her name is. She know what her name is.
Hey, man, tell me this. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
How you have problems at the valet? Come on, Tommy.
Man, not the Lexus. Not the Lexus.
Alexis at that. Brand new.
Yeah.
Gonna be some problems at the valet.
Ridiculous.
Play too much.
Man,
Stupid with it.
it is.
All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, right here in the building, ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, President Obama and our forever First Lady Michelle unveiled their White House portraits, and we'll talk about that. Of course, this year's Super Bowl halftime performers won 2 Emmy Awards, and Fat Joe is hosting the BET Awards. What? But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. Ready for you. Mackenzie in Tampa says, I'm turning 30 in 3 months, and I hope that my boyfriend of 6 years proposes to me. My closest girlfriends are already married, and that makes me think I'm wasting my time with this guy. Is it okay to give my man an ultimatum in this situation?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we doing? You have every right to know where your future's headed. You have every right to have a plan and a say-so in it. I don't know why y'all women keep giving these men the power to decide what you gonna do with your life, when he's steady doing what he want to do with you.
Please say that again.
Why do you keep giving these men the decision-making power over what you should do with your life?
Mm-hmm.
You have a say-so in this. Matter of fact, you have the major say-so. But you steady doing what he want to do, and you steady ain't getting what you want. 6 years you been his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
Man,
so she was
please.
24?
Look, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Now, you going to get the same excuse, I'm trying to get my money right and all that shit. We can get it right together.
Yes. Yes. I think it's fear, too, a lot of times, Steve, don't you? They think the man will leave them if they assert themselves like that.
Well, he's staying and ain't giving you what you want. Or he can leave and not give you what you want. Which one you want to do?
Okay. I love it.
At least
I
give
love
you a
it.
chance to meet somebody to give you what you want.
Okay. All right. That was great advice. All right. You got that, Mackenzie in Tampa?
One
All right,
man's
moving
junk is another man's treasure.
Treasure. Yes. All right. Yes. Thank you, CLO. Tanya in Fort Worth says, over the Christmas holidays, I slept with my sister's ex-husband a few times. My husband had just left me. Like that's just nothing, right?
Right.
My husband had just left me and I was vulnerable. I told my sister about it and she forgave me. He and I want to be together, but I don't know how to tell her that part. Should I follow my heart and tell her or find someone else to love? Whoa, Tanya.
I don't know what you should do.
What?
I'm now dating your ex-husband.
And I want to marry him.
Yeah.
She
If
forgave
you
you
finally
once.
tell her the way that y'all slept together, go on, find a way to tell her that. I don't care what you do.
Why don't you care though? Why?
Because I don't like real messy ass situations.
'Cause this
And
is
then
too crazy.
Yeah. And then people want me to figure that out for them. I ain't finna figure out nothing.
And she
How
already
this-
knows the answer.
How this feel to you?
Right.
Yeah.
Pick somebody
Your
else.
sister. This is your sister. She forgave you already one time. Come on now. Well, she says she was vulnerable.
Everybody vulnerable.
How would she feel if her sister started dating her ex-husband? Let's flip it. All right, CLO, you said you don't care. All right. Kelvin in Memphis says, I didn't use my real name, but here's what I need to know. My girlfriend and I break up a lot because she's a very controlling person. If she doesn't get her way, she trips out and dumps me. Should I continue to let her lead in our relationship?
What?
Uh-huh. Huh?
Kelvin with the wrong name. What?
Uh-huh.
Should I continue to let her lead in the relationship?
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
stupid.
what he said.
I think the question is, should you continue to follow?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just you can call me whatever you want to call, but I'm not. Ain't nobody leading me.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can go together,
Right.
but I'm not gonna get led.
Partnership. Uh-huh.
And why do you call him Kelvin with the wrong name? I was
Because he said I'm not
he-
using my real
didn't-
name.
Yeah, he didn't use his real name.
Oh.
She break up
He's
with
just
you.
wrong.
Dog, she don't want you.
Uh-uh. If she doesn't get her way, she trips and quits him every time. Wow.
She don't want you.
Yeah. Move
There
on,
it
Kelvin.
is.
Uh-huh.
I like that Steve
Yeah.
with the wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
well.
All right. All right. Last one, Steve. Last one. Andrea in Seattle says, I've heard that you really learn a person after you travel with them. My man and I went on our first vacation and he trashed the hotel room. He stole towels, was rude to the lady that cleaned our room daily. Now, it's just vacation behavior or not?
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
What?
Rude is rude.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. if it's
Nasty is
vacation.
nasty, and wrong is wrong. What difference do it make where you committed?
Yeah.
You hear that, Andrea in Seattle?
When is bad behavior rewarded?
Right.
I don't understand that. So you think this just gonna stay on vacation? You don't see this coming?
He is who he is.
Stealing from the hotel. What?
You just left the Bahamas, Steve. You were on
What was I
vacation.
gonna steal?
Did you still? So you never stole
You got them
towels?
Towels.
From
You
the
don't have those
hotel?
little soap
Hell
and
yeah,
lotion
the
bottles.
Hell, y'all stole all the soap and the lotion. Dog, when I left the room, let me explain something. When I left the room, you know
Yeah.
somebody was in there. Dog, I took every towel. I used to get the little small Shirley.
Used to.
Yeah, used to. Not now. When I was homeless and would get a room,
Uh-huh.
what?
Used
Towels,
to. Yeah.
all
wanted
this.
to
Oh, that was
clarify
years
that.
ago. Not now.
Yeah, I want to make that clear.
I don't
Yeah.
want nothing. Marjorie got everything nice at our house.
Mhm.
You ain't got to take nothing. I don't want nothing. But when I was homeless, look at here.
Mhm.
Woo. Got you.
What?
Do you know
Did you
at
take-
Motel 6 out on the road, what they started doing was when you check in, if you want the towel, the washcloth, and the soap, you had to give them your driver's license.
Oh, wow.
Then when you bring them back the towel, soap, the towel and the dish, and the washcloth, you got your ID back.
Oh.
That's what they did out on the road.
What you mean when you bring them back? When you brought them back
So
dirty?
you take them back to the front desk. You had to go to the front desk, get your towel. In Motel
Yeah.
6,
Yeah,
Tom
they were
Bodette
dirty.
leave the light on.
Leave light on.
Steve, didn't you tell us one time that you were responsible for them nailing the pictures to the wall and the TV?
Yeah, all that. All
Didn't
that.
you tell
Mounting
us?
TVs, putting on mounts.
Yeah.
I was responsible for all that.
That's a
All the
shame.
pictures you see nailed to the wall, I created that.
Yeah.
Them TVs on them swivels that's mounted, I
Right.
created that. I'm the
first at the
reason you
gas
have
pump.
pay before you pump at the gas station. I was driving off with tanks full of gas. I'm the reason
right.
for a lot. 85 was a rough year now.
Thank you, CLO. Great advice this morning. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, we're still on cloud nine from seeing our former President Barack Obama and our former First Lady Michelle Obama back in the White House for the unveiling of their official portraits. The portraits of both President Obama and our beautiful forever First Lady Michelle Obama will be placed in the halls of the White House alongside portraits of all the other presidents. Love it. The unveiling was held in the East Room, and it felt like a big family reunion at the White House. President Obama even seemed giddy as he addressed the audience and told a cute joke as he commended the artist for doing such a great job on Michelle's portrait. Take a listen.
It was important to find the right people to paint them. I want to thank Sharon Sprung for capturing everything I love about Michelle. Her grace, her intelligence, and the fact that she's fine. She is. Her portrait is stunning.
I love that.
Keep it pimping, player.
What'd you say, Steve?
Keep it pimping, player.
Yeah. He sounded good, didn't he? Brought back great memories. Mrs. Obama thanked her husband for such spicy remarks, quote, as the audience continued laughing. So now, when you go to the White House, if you get a chance to visit the White House, you'll see those stunning portraits on the wall next to all the other ones there. Yeah,
because the former
a
president
nice break.
Was a hater, didn't want.
Trump didn't want. Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
He wanted to have the ceremony there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's
such an idiot. He was.
I hope he get in some damn trouble.
He is in trouble. He just gets out of it, or nobody does anything about it. He's in trouble. At this year's Super Bowl, hip hop and R&B royalty took center stage for the entire halftime show. We all saw it for the first time in history of the big game. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Mary J., Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, and Eminem's halftime show was loved by everyone. And to prove it, each one of them has won 2 Emmy Awards, one for Outstanding Variety Special Live and for Outstanding Production Design. This is the first time a Super Bowl halftime show has won, and Outstanding Production Design. The Emmy Awards airs this Monday night on NBC with Kenan Thompson. You know him well, Steve, because he does such great impressions of you on Saturday Night Live.
I don't think they're so damn great.
Yeah. Well,
everybody else loves him.
Well, you probably gonna be at the Emmys. That's what you probably gonna have to see.
Kenan Thompson will be hosting the Emmys. In other award show news, BET announced that Fat Joe will host this year's BET Hip Hop Awards. And Fat Joe went on record saying this will be the biggest award show in history. Okay?
My man.
I know.
Mad at you, boy.
We loved when Fat Joe was guest hosting the Wendy Williams show with Remy Ma during Wendy's absence, so he's probably going to be a great host. And Steve, you and Cedric the Entertainer hosted the very first BET Awards back in 2001 in Las Vegas. Now, how was that? Does that bring back memories? Would you ever host the BET Awards again?
Well, probably not. I'm not as valid in that culture. Mm-hmm. No, I'm really not. I know that for a fact. There's too many people that's in that culture that could be more valid than me in that position. You
think so?
You and Sad together? Wow.
I mean, that would be a throwback, but I don't think they'd ask us that. I think, they move on. Hip hop dominates the BET Awards. And that we're not involved in that way.
Oh,
I don't
I
think
see
they
what
see
you're
us that
saying.
way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the BET Award airs. They air on October 4th. So there you go.
Hip Hop Awards.
The Hip Hop Awards with Fat Joe.
That's gonna be good though.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna watch it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Fat Joe will be a good host.
Yeah, I think he will. He's got that personality. That big personality. Well, he said it's going to be the biggest award show in history. Bigger than the Oscars, bigger than the Grammys, everything.
Ain't nothing go top the Oscars now.
Okay, nothing unless you're gonna slap someone.
Unless something happens.
Yeah, and you never know because they're live. You never know what might happen. That's the thing. But yeah, I don't know, Steve. Though I know that hip hop dominates these awards, but I would love to see you and Sid host again because the partnership was just magic, and we don't see that kind of magic anymore. Like that between two comedians like you guys were.
Oh, it was greatness.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
I thought it was greatness, but
when he came off that chord as Spider-Man in the hood, man. Boy,
just ignorant.
Man, Spider-Man in the hood, dog, didn't solve a crime. I swear to God, boy, had me.
Hey, dog, wasn't trying to. I'm not solving no damn crime. That's wrong. Get shot. You gotta be safe.
I mean, did you even think about it? You instead spent time in the Bahamas. Did you guys ever think about doing something else together?
Man, I had such a great time with my dude, man. We really realized how much we miss each other, man. That's just my dude, man. For real.
We love Sid and Steve.
We do. All right, well, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about September as Sickle Cell Awareness Month. Junior,
what?
We definitely want you to chime in on this one. We'll talk about it when we come back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This month, September, is Sickle Cell Disease Awareness Month, and sickle cell disease is an inherited red blood cell disorder. Healthy red blood cells are round, and they move through blood vessels, small blood vessels, to carry oxygen to all parts of the body. And someone who has sickle cell disease, the hemoglobin is abnormal, which causes the red blood cells to become hard and C-shaped. 86% of African Americans have the disease or carry the sickle cell trait. 86% of African Americans, Steve, have sickle cell disease or carry the sickle cell trait.
What?
Junior, of course.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Yeah.
86%
of African Americans, and they don't even know it.
Or if they don't have it, they carry the trait. And of course,
Junior, I have it.
The trait. I'm saying that you could have the trait, Uncle. You gotta get tested.
I have the trait, Junior. I have the trait.
Carla, see right there. Carla got the trait.
I knew I had it. I had the trait.
Yeah.
I'm not going down there.
Will you shut up?
If I have it, I'm gonna leave mine alone. I ain't mentioned it. He don't know he there. I'm not gonna shake him. Talking about hey.
Well,
now, the other test, you got to go get your prostate exams and all that. But this here test right here, no.
It's not the end of the world.
All right, yeah.
I know it's not
Thank
the
you,
end of the world, Junior.
Thank you, Junior.
Shirley, me and Junior talking about this now.
You wouldn't even go
story.
down to the hospital when he had his last crisis. Okay,
It was
so don't
his
talk to me
crisis.
about you and Junior.
He did
crisis.
call, though. He did call, but he
know
hung right
how to
up.
handle a crisis. I don't, and as you can tell, I don't have the trait, nor do I want to know.
You have something now.
There's a new medicine out
Yeah.
that Junior has been taking that has limited his crisis opportunities. Is that correct, Junior?
Yes, sir. I'm on a drug called
Episodes,
Endar.
crisis episodes.
Yeah. Man, it's the latest drug.
It's
that's
not
been
an
proved.
episode, Carla.
It's
It's a crisis. The episode is something come on TV.
Would you let Junior talk? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm trying to help Junior talk, but you're not going to sit up here and tell him he was at the episode like he was watching. Be quiet, Monica. Can't nobody hear you.
Junior, you're planning let me talk to Junior for a second, Steve. You're planning a town hall meeting September 22nd. In our last few seconds, tell us about it quickly, please.
Yes, it's a town hall called Let's Talk About Sickle Cell, man. You can go register at kiershope.org/town hall. kiershope.org/town hall, and I'm going to be talking about sickle cell in all aspects. So if you got questions, come talk to me. We're going to change this whole thing, man. I am proud to do this. It's going to be great.
Thank you,
Get your
Junior.
uncle on there, too. With you.
Yeah, again,
I'll
it's
go down there. I'm good at town hall.
kiershope.org/town hall. All right, thank you, Junior. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're switching gears here because comedian Aries Spears has spoken out now. He says his child sexual abuse lawsuit is and extortion attempt. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, as previously reported here on the show, comedians Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish were named in a recent lawsuit which alleges child sexual abuse in connection with a Funny or Die skit from 2013 and 2014. Tiffany spoke out earlier this week about it by posting a message on Instagram, and now Aries Spears has commented on the lawsuit. He did it during the latest episode of his Spears and Steinberg podcast. He says the lawsuit is extortion. Take a listen.
Listen, this is an extortion case. This is a shakedown, and believe me, it's bothering me not to talk about the skit, but I would love to address it head on. Tony Montana, Scarface, balcony scene, shooting 1,000 Colombians. But I can't. And it's paining me to do so because I'm a fighter. I'm not a runner. And my character's being assassinated. As much as I want to expose that, I won't say her name either. And I will say this, if you could even dig up the history yourself, but this person has a history of these false accusations.
Wow.
Well, listen, I hope for their sake, Tiffany and Aries
Spears.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay, man. You own this.
I can imagine it being a shakedown. The problem is something was put on film, and something was put on film with kids. That's a true statement.
Yeah, the skit is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So,
It's a Funny or Die skit.
and
yeah.
the title of the skit, The Mind of a Pedophile, right there, it just don't bode well for comedy. I think it's a lesson. Sometimes, there's lessons in other people's lives too. You don't have to experience everything yourself. Sometimes knowing what not to do is equally as valuable as knowing what to do.
Yes,
That's
I
a
mean,
true statement.
nobody in their right
Fact,
mind
fact,
should have thought a skit called The Mind of a Pedophile was going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then to take and film something.
Right.
Whether some kids and the mama knew about it, there probably is some shakedown going on. But you can't give them a pen to stick you with.
You can't help the shakedown.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
right.
can't provide the shake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You participated. You were there. That's a fact. You did.
Yeah.
Because Tiffany said, I wish I never had participated in the skit.
Yeah, she said it
So
wasn't
it was-
funny.
So, it was in bad judgment, but they can't talk about it. I know the lawyers can shut them down. And I hope this pans out well for them. I hate to see their careers just go away. And something happened in 2014?
2013 and 14. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish them the best for everybody involved. But
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do until, the facts come out and we see. Whew. But yeah, this is a tough one. And we'll keep you posted. I mean, we're following it, We're following it, the story and everything. Yeah, that's I mean, it's really something. And she said what she had to say earlier. So Aries Spears has his podcast, and he was able to address what he could address on his podcast. So
he can't say
like
a damn thing. He need to be real quiet right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
The title alone I just don't
The
understand.
title of the skit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the title of the skit.
The
Like,
Mind
I
of a
don't-
Pedophile. Yeah.
Who was in the room thought this was a good idea? Did nobody say nothing?
Yeah.
Like, hey, we finna do what? I'm finna be a part of what?
Yeah.
I'm not finna do that.
You always need around you. Come on, dog. You're not.
Yeah,
doing
come
it.
on, dog.
Well, you
Yeah.
come on, dog.
Hey, man.
Person.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Hey man,
Yeah.
are you serious?
No,
Yeah,
you're
what
not.
you don't need is it's a bunch of yes people around you,
Yeah.
because then stuff like this happens.
You don't need
Yeah.
nobody to say, okay, mind of a pedophile. Okay, let me go set the camera up. What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. Everything
Yeah.
is not a joke.
No.
Yeah,
It
hold
is
on, let me
not,
go get the boom
especially
mic.
No, not at all. All right. We're moving on. Coming up next is the prank phone call for today with Junior in for the nephew. We'll find all about what that's about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up in about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, he wants to, and I do too. Okay, we'll figure out what that means. He wants to, and I do too. Okay.
Okay.
We'll get into that a little later, but right now it is time for the prank phone call with Junior right here, working hard overtime. In for the nephew. What you got, Junior?
I'm gonna tell you, these people are needed, and I agree with the nephew on this one because this is how ignorant this is. These people are needed. And they have a role in our community, and we should respect that, and we should all sign up for this. Now this is gonna be different now because the nephew's doing this, but I'm telling you, prostate checkers, they have a role in our society. Okay, we need them. Okay, got to get your prostate checked. Okay, you got to get that. So here it is, Cat. Come on, prostate checkers, PSC.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Roger.
This is Roger.
Hi, my name is Greg. I'm a PSC. I got you on my schedule. I'm supposed to come by your house tomorrow morning at about 7:15. I just want to give you a call and give you a heads up and let you know we will be there about 7:15. From my understanding, you go to work at.
You say you're a who?
I'm a PSC, sir. I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow. I got you on my schedule for Monday morning, and I'll be there at least about 7:15. From my understanding, you go to work at 7:30, and my procedure's only going to take a couple minutes, but I wanted to just kind of give a friendly call and let you know that I will be by there tomorrow morning.
What's a PSC? PFC? What you say, a PSC?
PSC, sir. PSC. I will be there tomorrow. I've been in business probably for the last, I guess, about 13, 14 years now.
What is PSC specialist? What you do?
Oh, you're not familiar?
How you got me on the schedule? I ain't signed up for nothing.
Oh, I got you on my list here. I don't know who put you on here, but it's been paid for and everything for me to come by and do my job. And like I said, it'll only take me a couple minutes, and I'll have you on your way.
How you get my number?
Say again?
How did you get my phone number?
Sir, everything I have, I got 20 stops tomorrow, and I got you scheduled as my first stop tomorrow morning. I don't know. I got your phone number. I do have your address. Are you at Drive?
Yeah, that's my address, but I'm not scheduled for nobody to come to my house in the morning. I got to go to work in the morning. I'm not going to be here.
Right. My understanding. Well, from my understanding, you pull out about 7:30, and I'm going to get there at 7:15. Like I said, the procedure only takes about 2-3 minutes, and I'll be on my way.
Who told you about all my information? You know, when I leave home and everything. Who is this?
Like I say, my name is Greg. I'm a PSC, and I'll be there.
Okay, you said that already.
You'll see me tomorrow. I'm sorry. I just wanted to give you a friendly call here on Sunday and let you know that I'll be there. I'll be there about 7:15, and we'll get you taken care of, and then I'll let you get on your way to work.
You still ain't telling me what you're supposed to be doing.
Sir, a PSC is PSC. I'm a prostate checker, and what I'll be doing is coming in and checking your prostate tomorrow.
Oh, hell no. You ain't coming here to check my prostate. I get my prostate checked by my doctor. Who are you talking about coming to check my prostate? Not at my house, you ain't coming to check my prostate.
And you know what? I get this all the time. I get a lot of people that are in denial, a lot of men that claim that they've
my prostate is fine. I had my prostate checked just at the beginning of this year, man. You don't need to come to my house checking my prostate.
Sir, a lot of men are in denial saying that they got it checked and they got it, and a lot of times we find out they haven't, and there has to be a reason. If I got you on my list and it's paid, somebody has paid $125 for me to come by there and check it.
Well, you should be happy you paid $125. This is the less job you have to do then, because you're not coming to check my prostate.
Sir, I'm going to check it. Now, I'm going to be by there tomorrow, and at 7:15, I'm putting my rubber glove on with a little bit of gel on it, and I am going to check your prostate, and then I'll let you get on to work.
Well, I tell you what, that rubber glove ain't going nowhere near me, homeboy. I tell you what, you bring your on over to my house if you want to. It ain't going to be pretty, and it ain't going to be nice with you in your rubber glove.
Sir,
somebody might have to stick a rubber glove up your when I'm done with you. Don't be coming about my house talking about checking my prostate.
Sir, do you realize that this is the leading cause to black men? Do you realize that?
I understand that, man.
All right,
but you ain't coming to my house and check my prostate,
3 out of 5 black men are lost every year because of prostate cancer. So you ought to be very grateful that someone is sending me by there to check it and make sure you're okay.
I'm grateful that I can pay for a doctor that I go to every once a year, man. You don't have to come to my house talking about sticking no rubber glove up me, man. What's wrong with you?
Sir, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. My job is to give you a friendly call and let you know that I'm coming. All right? Now, tomorrow morning, listen, I don't want to hear any more of it. Tomorrow morning, I'm there at 7:15, and you're going to get your prostate checked whether you like it or not.
Well, you bring your on by here then. I sure be here. You bring your bad think you bad enough to come over here and check my prostate. You bring your on.
I'm going to check it. So you just be ready at 7:15 that you're going to get your prostate checked.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll let you go on to work. Case closed.
You come on over here if you want to. You know my address and all my what time I go to work and everything. You bring your bad on over here if you want to.
I don't care if I got to come over there, sir, and hold you down and check your prostate. I'm coming to check your prostate at 7:15 tomorrow morning.
Well, I tell you what, you bring your bad on over here. You think you know who I am, what I need over here. You come on over here and you do what you got to do. I'm going to be over there tomorrow morning. When you put that rubber glove on, you're going to be checking something else besides me. You're going to be checking your own. You bring your on over here if you want to. See if I don't get you up out of here. Don't be coming to my house with that. Baby, you found somebody talking about I need a prostate check or something? Somebody on my phone talking about I need a prostate or something. You bring your, I tell you what, I'll be here when you get here. You bring your over here.
I will be there tomorrow at 7:15 in the morning with my glove on.
You better walk your over here. You better be wheeled away from this. You bring your if you want to.
I'm going to have my glove on tomorrow, and I'm going to be checking your prostate at 7:15 in the morning.
If you want to talk about checking the prostate, you're going to be checking your own prostate, because I'm telling you what, I got something for you. You come over here. You bring your bad. You think you're bad enough to come over here and check something over here, you come on with it.
I got one more thing I need to say to you. Are you listening?
Then what the hell you got to say to me now? You done told me some what's this you got to tell me now?
Are you listening to me?
Just bring your on over here. You're going to be hearing me.
I'm going to be over there, but I got one more thing I want to say. Are you listening?
What you got to say to me, man?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your homeboy.
Who? Who are you? Who you say you was again?
Hey, man, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your homeboy got me to prank phone call you.
Hey, this is Chris Johnson with Steve Harvey, man. Hey, Tommy, boy, man.
You all right, Roger?
Boy, y'all about to make me go out. I wonder who the hell gonna come out or somebody house to do a prostate check, man, on a regular basis like that, man. yeah, I sure got me, man. I'm gonna get him back, boy. I can't believe he do me like that. I'm gonna go over there and check his prostate. I don't even think he get his checked on the regular. I want to have somebody come check mine.
Hey, man, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Is making the community healthier. That's what we do.
Yeah. Well,
checking
Junior,
prostate. We pulling up, checking prostate. That's what we doing.
September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
It is.
So the nephew is.
Yeah.
You're correct.
He thank you.
Yeah. He's right on time with it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, 7:15 when we get there, quit having your clothes on. Put your gown on so we can get in and get out.
Because he's got to be at work at 7:30 or leave for work at 7:30. It's not going to take that long.
It's not going to take that long. You holding us up. We do 55 a day. You holding us up. Just come in here and get your prostate checked so we can leave. That's all it's
Save lives. Yeah.
Saving lives. You'll be mad about your job. You're going to get there if you just have your clothes off, have your gown on, we in and out.
Wow.
PSC, prostate check. The nephew is ignorant, man.
Y'all go get your prostate checked. Come on, saving lives. We need y'all, brothers. Come on now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. Thank you, Junior, in for the nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter, the subject. He wants to, and I do too. Okay. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, parenting, sex, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. And we will certainly try to help you out. Do what we can to help you.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, Junior. Subject, he wants to, and I do too. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been in an open relationship with a great man for almost 3 years. He's been considerate of the way we choose to structure our relationship until a few months ago. To me, no one can be truly faithful, so I chose to be open with my boyfriend. If we're tempted to have sex with other people, we're always honest with each other until recently when I caught him out with another woman and she said he was her boyfriend. I know the girl because she works with him, and he always called her out for acting too black or trying to date black men. Yes, she is white. He admitted that he's been hooking up with her. I asked him to bring her over to the house if that's the case, but he won't share her with me, which made me think he likes her. I told him if this is how things are going to be, he can move out and I'll just move on with my life. He swore that he'd stop messing with her. I was still skeptical, so I started seeing a guy I met at the gym. I had never done anything behind my man's back, so it was new and exciting. The sex with this guy was amazing, and he started wanting to see me more and more. So I was making up a lie after lie to sneak out and be with him. I finally told the guy that I was in an open relationship and I couldn't totally commit to him. Then I admitted to my boyfriend that I was sneaking around. He said he was still seeing the white girl, and I was so hurt. He told me that I had to leave my side piece alone. I told him if he can have two, then I want two too. He told me that I can't do what he does, and he threatened to break up with me. I really love my boyfriend, but I don't feel valued. Am I stupid for being in this open lifestyle? Yes, yes, yes. And yes, you're stupid for all of this. I mean, you're stupid for believing that he stopped seeing the white girl and you were hurt. Why? You know what kind of relationship you're in. You're stupid for letting him control the way you live your life, okay? I know it's a double standard in the world. I got that. But it's not okay for him to cheat and then try to control who you see outside of your relationship. Isn't that the very point of an open relationship, seeing and sleeping with who you want to, and doing what you want? Otherwise, it's not an open relationship, right? I think your whole relationship is stupid, quite honestly, and there's no future in it for you. You live with a cheater who's trying to justify his cheating by saying you guys are in an open relationship. But in reality, he's the only one open. He doesn't want you to be open. So look, get out of this mess, please. And yes, this is all stupid. Steve?
Wow. You know what amazes me? When people write a letter to us, filled with wrong, and then want something right to happen out of it. I don't even see how you think all this. I'm going to read this letter, and I've circled unbelievable statements.
Okay.
Let me see. I wish I had a sound effect. Ding. I need a bell.
I think we have a bell. He wants to, and I do too.
I just need a ding.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Woo! When I say bell, can you hit it instantly? Okay, here we go. All right, you know, it always amazes me that we get these letters that come in filled with so much wrong and unbelievable remarks, comments, and statements, and they want us to make some good out of it and some rightness out of it.
Right.
So I'm going to read this letter. I'm going to ask for a bell every time I'm about to say something unbelievable. Dear Shirley and Steve, Bell, I've been in an open relationship with a great man for almost 3 years. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've been in an open relationship with a great man for 3 years. Bell, he's been considerate of the way we choose to structure our relationship. Until a few months ago, Bell, to me, no one can be truly faithful. Oh, my God. So all marriages are doomed. So I choose to be open with my boyfriend, and if we're tempted to have sex with other people, Bell, We just always be honest with each other. If we are tempted to have sex with other people, there goes the faithfulness out the window.
Okay. Hang on, Steve. Right there is a good place to stop, okay? Because we got to take a break. At 23 minutes after the hour, we'll come back and we'll have part 2 of Steve's response to He Wants To and I Do Too. That is the subject. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, He Wants To and I Do Too.
You know, like I said earlier, you write Shirley and I with these ridiculous statements, these crazy, all this wrong going on, and at the end of it, you want something good to come out of it and want us to solve a raggedy-ass problem. Well, we're not going to do it today, but what we are going to do is show you how raggedy this thing is. I'm going to ring a bell every time I'm about to read something unbelievable. Ready? Here we go. Dear Steve and Shirley, bell. I've been in an open relationship with a great man for almost 3 years. Okay. Bell. He's been considerate of the way we choose to structure our relationship. I bet he has. Until a few months ago. Bell. To me, no one can be truly faithful. So I choose to be open with my boyfriend. Bell. If we're tempted to have sex with other people, we always be honest with each other. Until recently, I caught him out with another woman. And she said he was her boyfriend. I know the girl because he worked with him and he always called out for being too black and trying to date black men. Yes, she is white. Bell. He admitted that he's been hooking up with her. Wait a minute. Didn't you just say y'all in a relation? Y'all in an open relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the surprise when he admitted to hooking up with her?
Right.
I asked, I don't know where, Bell. I asked him to bring her over to the house if that's the case, but he won't share her with me. What? Which made me think he likes her. I told him if this is how things is going to be, Bell, he can move out and I'll just move on with my life. I ain't know y'all was staying together. He swore. Wait a minute, hold on. Bell, he swore that he stopped messing with her. I was still skeptical. Oh, so you think now all of a sudden he don't lie. He a cheat. Y'all in an open relationship, but lying is out the question. What? Wait a minute. He ain't supposed to lie. He can spread himself all around town. He just can't lie. He swore that he stopped messing with her. I'm still skeptical. Bell. So I started seeing the guy I met at my gym. I've never done anything behind my man's back, so this was new and exciting. The sex with the guy was amazing, and he started wanting to see more and more. Bell. So I started making up lie after lie to sneak out with him. You was just appalled that your man would lie. But y'all can sleep around, screw anybody you want to screw, and then when you lie about it, now that's what? I finally told the guy that I was in an open relationship and couldn't totally commit to him. Bell. Then I admitted to my boyfriend that I was sneaking around.
Hear the truth.
Bell. He said he was still seeing the white girl. Bell. He told me I had to leave my side piece alone. Bell. I told him if he can have two, then I want two too. Bell. He told me I can't do what he does, and he threatened to break up with me. Wait a minute, break up what?
Yeah.
Bell. I really love my boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
Where that come from?
There's no love in this at all.
This ain't love.
That's the way he's reading it.
I know.
Bail, but I don't feel valued.
Oh,
Wait a
really?
minute. Oh, you want value now. You passing yourself around like potato chips, but you Lays can't just eat one. But now you want to be valued. Your man know you passing your tail out all around town. Now you want value. Are you kidding me? Bail? Am I stupid for being in this open lifestyle? No, I just think you stupid.
Period.
What was this letter about? How do you come to me and Shirley and go, am I stupid for being in this open lifestyle? How's it working out for you?
Yeah. But Steve.
One more thing. Stop writing us if you going to do wrong and then at the end want me and Shirley to make it right for you.
Fix it.
Now, what was you going to ask me, Shirley?
I was going to ask you, when he told her he was still seeing the white girl and she was so hurt.
Yeah.
What is you hurt for?
What?
Ain't you got the man at the gym?
Yeah. What are you?
Am I stupid? Yes. Write us no more.
All right, listen, leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand, please. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Oh, first of the year, pimpin'.
What's up, ladies?
Just go with your feeling, pimpin'. Just go with your feeling.
Hey, what's up, Shirley? What's going on? Everybody good? What's up, Chocolate?
Hey, Pippin, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, Mouth of the South? That sure is a sexy nickname. All right, now.
Here we go, Pippin. Saints Falcons, Pippin.
Saints versus the Falcons. Who the Falcons quarterback now?
Oh, Mariota. Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, Jameson down there. And, is Jameson? I'm gonna go with the Saints.
All right, Saints. That's cool. We go with that. 49ers, Bears.
Oh, the 49ers, man. They gonna run that boy George all over the field.
All right, Steelers, Bengals.
Oh, I hate both of them. But I hate the Steelers more. Come on, Cincinnati.
Yeah. Eagles, Lions.
Oh, man, I love Detroit. Y'all know that, but Jalen Hurts they got a roster up there in Philly, man. Eagles.
Yes, sir. Patriots, Dolphins.
Dolphins, I hate the Patriots.
Okay.
With
Ravens.
everything in me. Ravens.
Okay, Ravens, Jets, Ravens it is. Jaguars and the Washington Commanders.
Oh, this anybody could win this one right here. Young got hurt.
Uh-huh.
They ain't got no quarterback. Jaguars might shock them, get a win. Jaguars.
There it is, Pippin. Browns.
Duval.
Browns and Panthers.
Cleveland, I don't even know who our quarterback is. But Baker Mayfield is starting for the Panthers.
Yes, he is.
We gonna sack his ass 14 times. And
Colts,
fall
Texans,
on him,
man.
too.
Colts and Texans.
Oh, man, Baltimore, come on.
The Colts,
Indianapolis coach, y'all can't.
Giants, Titans.
Oh, man, that's going to be a hard one right there. But that dude, the Titans, who they got? Derrick Henry and all this here. And the Giants ain't got nobody. And they got Saquon Barkley and all this here. I don't have to talk this shit. Titans.
So I got you, man. All right. Packers, Vikings.
Oh, the Packers, baby.
Yes, sir. Chiefs, Cardinals.
Chiefs.
Okay. Raiders, Chargers.
Raiders going to shock them this year.
Bucks, Cowboys.
You know what? The Bucks.
Okay.
Right,
All right.
there it is.
All right, we got to go. Thank you, Pimpin'. Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this is such a wild story. If I had not seen the video for myself, I would not believe it. Have you guys seen the video of this black man in a store following two female customers down an aisle? And when they stopped, he bent down to sniff it. One of the ladies' butt. Yeah, he was sniffing their butt. Yeah. He didn't do it once. He did it 2 times. The store surveillance video shows a man wearing sneakers, sweatpants, a hoodie, and there's a close-up of his face on surveillance footage. At one point, the man slightly jogged to keep up with the women so he could get a whiff and a sniff. But is this crazy? I mean, what are we missing here? Is this a crime? Is it illegal to sniff someone else's butt? If it's not, it should be. I mean, we're not dogs.
Well, I don't know if it's a crime or nothing, but it's showing up lines right up for an ass whooping.
Yeah.
You know, I bet not
that's
catch
one
you
perspective.
sniffing nobody I know. Matter of fact, I bet not catch you sniffing a stranger. I'll stop you.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, what would make
I saw the
someone do
video.
that?
I didn't. I never saw the actual sniff. I saw him turn to the camera, and I saw him bend over. But I'm, you know, it's people with all types of fetishes. You know, we in a sick world today. But we need to get some. We need to change some of these laws we got.
Yeah. Ass whooping should be first. Should be first on the list. Should be.
This is craziness.
Let me tell you something. I'm in a relationship. I love the woman I'm with, but I'm not bending over to sniff her behind though. In a relationship, let alone a stranger. I'm not.
Well.
Okay, here we go.
Well, you might not sniff it. Don't act like you ain't been around there. Don't act like you ain't been around there snooping around now. You might not have been sniffing, but you damn sure been around there snooping. Don't act like you ain't been snooping.
We talk about the video, big dog.
No. But when we talking about your personal life right now, we talking about you ain't never. Boy, shut up.
Nothing but snooping.
Well, you might not have been sniffing, but you just sure been snooping.
Oh my God.
You gonna go down there because it be so pretty sometimes. You just
man. You know.
go down there and want it. All right now.
You say anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
He did.
Well, I ain't lying though. You know, hello. Hello. Because you have wondered in your life, what is he doing back there?
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said that.
But
Yeah,
that was a
know,
bit
just-
much,
just-
though.
I'm talking about somebody just haul off and just bite you.
But Steve, that's in the confines of your home, of your bedroom,
exactly.
and all of that.
Person
This
you
man,
know you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
with.
Now we admitting it. Okay, here we go.
I mean, but this man is in public doing
Hell
this.
yeah, that's wrong.
This is crazy.
But Junior talking about he in a relationship and he ain't never. You just a lie.
I said I'm not.
You just a lie.
In public, I'm not gonna do that in public with the
Sniff
person I know.
Laid your face on it.
Okay, Steve, we get it. All right, you don't have to draw such.
You ain't never had
vivid
your man just lay his face on your butt before. Hell yeah, you have.
The girl, you talking about the girls, huh? They just not gonna admit to it.
Stop.
To him. Stop.
I'm not in this story. We're not in this story.
Let's move on, Steve.
Put your cheek on her cheek. You ain't never, boy. Boy. Man, I'm not finna play with y'all. Go ahead, Shirley.
Back to the guy in the store. He didn't do it once. He did it 2 times. What kind of fetish is that?
He looked trifling.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He looked crazy. Yeah.
Now, that is a form to me of sexual assault.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
To me,
should
it
be
is.
illegal
That's
if
a
it's
form.
not. Yeah.
It's not. It's a form of it.
That's foul.
That's what dogs
That's
do.
horrible.
They sniff each other's butts. What are you doing?
That's
Man.
horrible.
All right, we're moving on. Coming up at
Homicide
20
case
minutes after the
cat.
hour.
Thank goodness.
What?
We're moving on. Girl,
Oh,
move
shit.
on.
We'll
Don't
have
say
I
nothing.
didn't hear
George
him.
Clinton, that's all.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, it's Friday, our favorite day of the week. And a lot of people just say Friday, you know. We always talk about Seagram's Escapes, you know. It's our go-to flavored malt beverage, and we always keep a variety pack handy for the weekends. We have to do this, right?
I know that's right. That's right, Shirley. I am going to have my favorite Calypso Colada this weekend. Maybe add a shot of rum and blend it into a refreshing frozen cocktail. It's, you know, it's kind of similar to the classic pina colada, so it gives me the island vibes. Yaman.
Oh, yaman, yaman. Seagram's Escapes are so flavorful. They're so colorful and beautiful. You know, my drink is the Seagram's Escapes Strawberry Daiquiri, and I always add fresh crushed strawberries because I just love just a pretty beautiful cocktail. I just love that in a pretty glass.
Right. Seagram's Escapes has over 15 fruity flavors to choose from. So check this out, Steve Harvey Nation. You can try them all and pick up your favorite. I'll be sipping and watching. Let me tell you this. You know, my husband is going to have the Saints game on every TV in our house this weekend. So that's what I'll probably be doing. Can't watch nothing else. What about you, Shirley?
All right, I'm going to watch my old black and white movies. I love them. Nice. I love them. I love them. And I'll be on my sofa sipping happiness with Seagram's Escape. We can create just good vibes, you know, no matter what we're doing. So sip happiness, okay? Do like us and just sip happiness. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up. At 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time now for Would You Rather. Would you rather be cross-eyed and rich? Or would you rather make average income and just be handsome?
Hey, all day. Well, I'm average income now and handsome. On certain days.
No,
this
you're
is the
not.
first time I've ever heard you
Let's
say
stop.
that.
No, you're not.
On certain days.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You got both of them wrong. You're above average income and you're not handsome. That's A and B.
I will be cross-eyed and rich, though. I never see nobody. I always talk at an angle. I swear to God, I will.
I have on them P. Diddy glasses and be quiet.
I know that's right.
All right. Would you rather be a comedian on a cruise ship, or would you rather be a male exotic dancer in Vegas?
Some pain on that cruise ship.
That cruise ship. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, man, you can't go nowhere.
Okay, well, all right, well.
Yeah.
So Vegas it is.
Come on.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Making it rain, ladies. And now coming to the stage.
I'm talking about the most unattractive Chippendale dancer.
Show your love.
Man.
What would your names be, Steve and Junior?
Bring you guys out. Bring yourself out, Steve.
How you do me, what my name gonna be for coming out as an exotic dancer in Vegas?
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Here he comes.
He's so stupid.
Hot, lathered up, baby all down. Itty, bitty.
Here I go.
Not here I go.
Here I go.
Oh, man.
So what is your name, Steve?
Bring yourself out, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen. No, ladies, put your hands together. Evil Knievel.
What? Steve,
I'm going to come out and do stunts.
You doing stunts on the stage?
Yeah. I'm going to come out, I'm going to have a baby oil. I'm going to come out and slide on my ass down the stage and slide right out on your table. Just laying their legs open, thong full of money.
You're so stupid.
All I do is stunts.
All I do is stunt.
All right. Helmet on, a crane.
Evo Knievel.
You got a helmet on. You got a helmet on.
Helmet on with that camera on the front.
That's today's version of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys. Coming up, our last break of the day and of the week, and we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day, our last break of the week on this Friday. And Steve, before we get to your closing, we want to send condolences once again to the family of David Arnold. In case you don't know who David Arnold is, he was a stand-up comedian. He was currently touring in his Pace Yourself comedy tour. He and our girl Kim Whitley have toured together recently in the He Said, She Said, and Battle of the Sexes comedy tours. David passed away on Wednesday. He was 54 years old. A lot of comedians knew him. You knew him, Steve. Junior, you know him.
Yeah, man, I knew him.
You know, I didn't know him personally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had no ties. But man, this dude was funny. And I always watched his clips and stuff like that. I saw his last comedy special. Incredibly funny, man. He was just getting his dues. Really sad, man. He is a great father. A lot of material about being a dad, a husband, and it's just really sad, man. You never know, man. That's young. 54 is young, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, it kind of makes us all realize how blessed and fortunate we are to still be here. I was listening to Guy Torrey's reflection of this brother who he knew quite well. So for me, I didn't know him well at all. But that comedian fraternity is a small one. And it's a hard one, too, because it's really, really hard to be a comedian, man. It's a really, really tough profession. But this wife lost, his children lost. That's a tough one, man. That's really tough. Our condolences go out. Did you know him, Junior?
Yeah, man. I worked with him a couple times, man. He great writer, man. Incredible writer. He wrote for a lot of shows on Nickelodeon, man. He just a conversation about how he felt about comedy. It was just all passion. Love the brother, man. He was very, very funny, man. That if you did get a chance, watch that Netflix special. It ain't for the week.
Oh, it's funny.
It ain't for the week. It's just pure genius, comedy wise, man. So we condolences to his family, man.
Absolutely,
man.
So sad. Oh my goodness.
Very sad. Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Life, man.
All right, Steve. I know this is a hard transition, but
Well, I mean, you know, it's a part of life. You know, we were talking earlier about changing directions, and this has nothing to do with David Arnold. So I don't want anybody to try to think I'm tying the two together. I was choosing to speak on the subject of changing directions. You know, sometimes as human beings, having the power of choice, I don't know if you've done this before, but have you ever made the wrong choice? I'm not saying you have, but I'm saying if you're listening to me, you've probably made a bad choice before. I mean, we've been making bad choices since we were born. I mean, who ain't? But when you make a bad choice, sometimes it's better to admit that you've made a bad choice and just, I'm no longer going to go down this path. It's okay. Stop looking at how much time you've been on the path, how much you've invested in the path, what people think about you on the path. If you're on a bad path, man, you're just on a bad path. It's okay to change your mind. It's all right. It's okay. Look, man, some people stay in situations far too long. I know I have. I've stayed in a bad situation far too long. And when I knew good and well this was not working for me. And I stayed anyway. Now, I have no one to blame but myself for that. The other person didn't make me stay. It wasn't the other person's fault that I made the choice. This was me. I made a decision. Well, when you make these decisions, folks, it's okay to change your mind. Man, my father used to say all the time, don't get stuck on stupid, boy. Once you determine it's stupid, you can stop. Don't get stuck on that. Because it's a mistake you've made. Everybody makes them. It's okay to go in another direction. And it's okay, look, man, I'm all about being ride or die. But I'm gonna be ride or die with somebody that's ride or die with me. If you ain't ride or die with me, how you want me to be ride or die with you? You want me to be loyal to you, but your loyalty to me is gone. So I just say to people all the time, don't be afraid to change your mind. Don't be afraid to get off the bad path. It's okay. There's no law that says you have to ride it out. Now, if you said some vows, okay, I got that. You probably have a different obligation. But at one point in time, you got to remember, too, that the other person said something, too. Now, if you're not going to keep yours, you please need to stop looking over here at me. Because I'm going to make the same decision you make it. It's just the way it is. It's called life. Ask God for forgiveness and get on about your business. But don't stay on the bad path and you know it's leading you to nowhere. Ask God for some help, some mercy, and get on with your life. Hey, that's it, y'all. Talk to God today, y'all. He'd love to hear from you. All right, peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.